flip, rotate.
Yeah.
So this is true because it doesn't matter. All right. So the way to do these problems is really to try your best um, to do each transformation and then like we've like built kind of building a table. Uh, it's like, okay, let's do the first transformation, then we'll do the second transformation.
All right.
Okay. So give me the new transformation here, please. The x plus 2, the y plus 1.
5, -1.
Yeah. Now, it might be that it's good to graph that, especially if you don't know how to do the over the x-axis without, if you don't know the rule. Like that, it depends if you feel like, oh, I know the rule. I know that it's just the y value that changes. Um, it just kind of depends. And that's where it could be useful to graph each of these as you go.
All right.
Right. So the original point 3, -2 is there. You can call the first point A prime.
Yeah.
And then and then you go A double prime. So over the x-axis,
Yeah.
puts it up here, A double prime. And like I said, maybe you already know that it just changes the y value.
5, 1.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Any questions on that?
Not yet.
Okay. So for number 3, it's a bit more involved. You're going to want to make a table with the points, R, S, E, 5, -1, 8, -4, 3, -2. And you want to do the first transformation, and then we'll talk about what to do for the second. I guess it does say to graph as you go.
Okay, so R prime is -2, 5. S prime is 1, 2, and T is -4, 4.
Okay, good. These you should definitely graph. And I think it even says that you're supposed to graph after each one. And the reason will become clear in a moment when we're trying to reflect it over that line. Let me know when you get those graphed, and you'll see I've added in that vertical line. Um, there. So it might be helpful to like plot the point. When we were doing some of those rules the other day, they were always on one side of it, so it was the same rule each time.
Yeah.
This one's a little bit more.
Okay, our prime is 0, 5. Uh,
It would be our
t
double prime now, just to be kind of consistent.
yeah.
And I'm sorry, I have this T double prime in the wrong place. I miscounted.
Uh, t double prime is 2, 4,
Okay.
and s double prime is that's -3, 2.
It's really easy to kind of miscount with these vertical lines when they're
Oh
close
yeah.
to the origin. So
All
I
right.
I made that mistake, but you did great there.
Got it all.
All right. So the order here matters, which should be maybe not obvious, but like it's something to think about. The next couple of questions here, it could affect the outcome. So let's make a table again. And do you have the rotations from the other day, or maybe you've got them in class?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So why don't you tell me the rotated points here whenever you've got them?
All right. Okay, so a prime is -2, -4. B prime is 2, -1, and C prime is 0, -4.
They're good. And so this is where I would definitely graph this to see before trying to do that mirror over the line. I think it's really tough without that. Um, I'm not sure if you even need to graph the originals, but you could. 2, -1, 0, -4. This time, all 3 points are on one side of the line, so you can just count the distance and then add 2.
Got it.
Give me your order pairs for those. Whatever you got them.
All right. A double prime is -2, 6.
Okay.
B prime is
Double prime. Yep.
or yeah, B double prime is 2, 3, and C is 0, 6.
Don't forget to label them. I've not been doing a very good job of that.
Don't worry, I'm doing that.
Uh, your teacher probably will grade based on the graph more than anything. The tables just like work.
Got it.
Right. Good job on that. Let's keep going here. Number 5. So did you guys have any more discussions about like clockwise versus counterclockwise, stuff like that?
Not really.
So
You
we're
just
going to
said to write
assume
it
it's a,
down.
yeah, we're going to assume it's clockwise 90 degrees. So let's do the same thing. Let's have you figure out R prime, S prime, and T prime from that rotation worksheet. And do you mind sharing the rule for me so I know that you're making the right one for this one?
Pretty sure it's minus XY.
It's y comma minus x for this one.
Oh,
That's easy to kind of not have the right one.
okay. Okay, so we have For R prime negative 3, 2, S is 4, 3, and T is 2, negative 3.
So -3, -2. I don't
Negative
know if
2,
I heard
okay.
that. Um, and then a 2, -3. All right. And then the translations are pretty basic to do. I mean, they didn't require any formulas. It's really only the rotations where you're going to need to look those up. Um, so I'm gonna label these 4, 3. All right. Give me the rotated. I'm sorry, well, these are just y subtract 4, so no big deal on that.
Get it.
All right, good job. Okay, on to the back. On to the back here. So the transformations for 6. The first one is just a translation. The next one is the line y equals x. That's another one from the reference sheet that I sent you. I'll snip that in. See if you can do these. Here's the rule for y equals x. You can see it's not, I mean, they're all got x and y's and it's just got to get the right order, but see if you can get the a prime, b prime, c prime, d prime, and then the double prime as well.
All right. Okay, A prime is negative 5, 3. B is negative 3, 3. And there's negative 9, negative 3, and negative 3, negative 3.
Good. Did you do the reflection yet, or are you gonna do that now?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
Awesome. All right.
Okay, A double prime is 3, -5. And there's B, which is 3, -3. C is -3, 9. And the last
Negative
one
nine.
is,
-3, -9. I don't know if
oh
you
yeah, -9.
spoke, but yeah. So go ahead and graph those. I mean, I'm assuming you can make all the points correctly and just focusing on the, getting those values
Yeah,
knocked out.
got it.
All right. Last one here, number 7. This one's got 3 transformations. 90 degrees clockwise. We already talked about that one earlier, but I'll snip it in again for you. Oh, is that minus 90 degrees? That is, isn't it?
Uh, yeah.
Yeah, okay, sorry. So that's different. So that I gotta be careful here. So that's really 270 degrees clockwise. You guys are doing it a little different than other students. That's a different transformation. So let me get that rule here for you. And the idea is that it's like, okay, minus 90 is left, or you go 270 the other way, which is this rule down here. So go ahead and work those out.
All right. Okay, for R prime, I got 3, 2. S is -4 and -3. T is -2, 5, and U is 2, -2.
Right. Are you do you have the others or just that?
Yeah, I got the others. They match up.
All right. And then the last one there, did you do the third one, the triple prime?
The oh, not yet.
Okay, take a look at that.
Okay, so R triple prime is 2, 0 or -2, 0.
Yeah, -2, 0. Good. And the next one.
Next is 5, -5. Next
Yes, good, good.
is 3, 3, and -1, -4.
Very good. So yes, get those down the graph and then we'll figure out what to do next.
All right. Got it.
All right, good job. Do you want it to do some dilations? Do you want us to do something else? I mean, maybe you have a quiz coming up on this. I don't really know what to suggest.
Um, let's get ahead and work on dilations.
Okay, sounds good. So most of the dilations are about the origin, um, but not always. So, and same with the rotations. So just something to think about here. All right, so here's and I recommend doing a table with the the old and kind of the new points. But let's say the K factor is um gotta be careful here. Um, I'm trying to think if these don't points don't work out all that good. So sorry, I'm stalling here. Let's do a K of 1.5. We haven't done that one yet, so let's try that one.
Okay. Sorry, I was doing a thing.
It's okay.
Um,
Take your time. Yeah, we're gonna. It's just a starter problem. Then I'll try to give you some more difficult stuff to think about.
new is okay. What I have is the numbers being like they have a 0.5. Is that
What
the
about for A? What's
for
the new
A?
Y value for A?
No,
You're
it's
multiplying each of those by 1.5.
yeah. Um, uh, -1. No,
No, no, you're
hold on.
multiplying four times 1.5.
Uh,
And you can use a calculator, so let's not overthink it.
yeah, I feel like I'm overthinking it.
Yeah, and you're gonna multiply the X and the Y by the 1.5 as well. So do that for the next one, please.
That'd be 1.56.
Good. And then for the last one,
1.5. 7.5.
okay, good. If we were to graph those points, and I was trying to be careful because it was hard to make it fit, had to be in the same graph. You can see that all the points change, there, and then B is there, and C is there. It's kind of hard to see, but it did get just a tiny bit bigger. All right, now I want us to look at the same image. And with dilations, we can also do this where we can pick a point. We can say that it's a K of now 3, but we can say that it's from the point 0, 4. Okay, and what that really means is you're resetting your origin to that point. So you really have to write the A, B, and C in terms of that origin. So A is 0, 0, B is 1, 0, and C is 1, 1. Does that make sense?
Kinda.
So they can add that in. Like most of the time it's K from the origin, but I can choose any point, and then you just have to reset all the ordered pairs. So can you give me those new pairs now?
All right. A is still 0, 0. B is 3, 0. C is 3, 3.
So this time you can actually see that it gets it like it truly does get, you can see how it gets bigger.
Yeah.
Right. Let's try another one here. And I'm going to choose a dilation point. Like I'm going to make it just a tiny bit different, but so let's say it's K equals 2, but it's from the point 1 comma -1. So I know this is a little bit tough, so I'll draw the crosshairs there, but imagine that's your origin right there and label the new points.
Okay, so B would be 0, 0. Uh,
But no, B would be 0, 1.
wait, oh, wait, yeah.
C would be 0, -1. What would A be?
A would be 1, -1.
-1, 1. You're going
All
left
right.
first, left, and then up. Okay. And then what would the new K be? Or what would the new ordered pairs be with the K?
-2, 2.
Okay.
0,
-2, 2. Yep.
2, 0, -2.
And the thing is it's from that new crosshairs. That's the thing. It's not from the old one, the old origin. So you're going left 2 and then up 2. There's A prime. 0,
Yeah.
2 is there. That's B prime. And C prime is down here, like that. Something like that.
All right.
Okay, we don't need to do any more of these because I don't know if you're going to get them in class, but hopefully that helps. We'll just stop here for